morning. I am Brandon Pettit from UCP of Central Florida, and I am here with Mike. We are at Portillo's in Waterford Lakes. We are here for our Testimonial Tuesday, which is going to roll all morning into our great lunch adventures here at 12:30. So after you finish enjoying a morning of our testimonials from all of our exciting members that are going to join us this morning, head on over here, 12:30, Waterford Lakes, Portillo's for great lunch adventures. Before we get to talking to Mike, I do want to thank our presenting sponsor for Testimonial Tuesday, which is Your Title Group. At Your Title Group, they provide seamless and reliable title and escrow services to ensure smooth and secure real estate transactions. Their dedicated team is committed to delivering exceptional service and peace of mind for every client. Trust them to handle your transactions with expertise and integrity. So thank you to Your Title Group for our Testimonial Tuesdays. And thank you to Portillo's and Mike for hosting us this morning. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
So maybe you could start out by telling us a little bit about Portillo's history. I know that you guys have a long story about an awesome family business, and maybe you can go into some of that for us and tell us who you are.
Absolutely. So I'm Mike Peterson. I'm the Florida Field Marketing Coordinator, so I cover all the in-field activities for marketing for the Portillo's in the state of Florida. So Portillo's has a great history. We've been open for just over 60 years, and we were out of Chicago. So Mr. Portillo started with an $1,100 hot dog stand.
Okay.
And then just grinded, worked, and then grew the business over the years. And we are now at 90 locations in 10 states, and we're just ready to give more love to Florida and expand out and grow.
And this is your second location here in Central Florida?
This is technically our seventh.
Oh, okay.
This is our fourth in Orlando.
Okay. Oh, wow.
So we're in Waterford Lakes.
Okay.
We're in Kissimmee over by H2O Water Park.
Yep.
We're in Claremont by on 50.
Okay.
Then we're in, we call it Orlando. It's Palm Parkway over by White Castle and SeaWorld.
Okay, so that's the one I've been to.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know about the Kissimmee and the Claremont. Okay.
And then Brandon was technically our first restaurant in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Right there on 60. Then we're in Tampa by USF and Mosey. And then we're in St. Pete by the Tyrone Square Mall.
Wow, okay. So quite the Florida footprint.
I guess that's, we'll be Central Florida, But,
okay.
7 and growing.
Great. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited.
So it started Chicago, started as a hot dog stand. So what did that first menu look like? What were the items that Mr. Portillo was serving? Was it as extensive as what you had today?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It was a small hot dog stand like you would see outside of like Home Depot and whatnot. So they called them Red Hots back in the day.
Okay.
Which are hot dogs. And then he did tamales, and really that's it. Just a drink and cans of soda, and that was it.
Okay.
And he didn't have any running water, so he took a hose and ran it across the parking lot in Villa Park and hooked it up to some random business's hose
spigot.
line.
Okay.
Spigot, and just served hot dogs and just hustled and grinded and did what he did to learn about the industry and really turn that $1,100 investment into something a lot bigger.
Is that spot still Portillo's?
Yeah, Villa Park is still restaurant number one. It's still there in the parking lot.
Okay.
And it's still operating and going.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And so where did he grow from there? Where did he kind of go? Where did the growth start? Was it around Chicago?
It was around the Chicago suburbs.
Okay.
He pretty much opened a restaurant once he was able to afford it. And that was a big point with him, is to not open another location until you can afford to pay for it on your own.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the next location, I don't know the exact time of when that second location opened, but Villa Park and the suburbs of Chicago,
that's kind of where
the West Chicago, and then kind of branched out to, I think the first out of Chicago restaurant was in California just over 10 years ago.
Okay. And you said now there's 90.
Now there's 90.
90 in 10 states.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a fabulous growth story in such a short period of time.
We're moving.
Okay.
People love the brand. It's really great. We have the best customers and guests. Our food's delicious, and I think it shows in what we do and our growth and how we conduct ourselves. So,
well, I'm watching here behind the camera. The kitchen is already hard at work getting ready for our great lunch adventures here at 12:30. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what the guests for Great Lunch Adventures might be able to avail themselves of when they come to Portillo's today for lunch?
Absolutely. So when you come in, you see one of these menus here. It's full of delicious, unrivaled Chicago-style street food. So just to run through the menu, just a little bit, if you haven't been here or not familiar with our brand, we're most famous for our Italian beef, our Chicago-style hot dog, and our famous chocolate cake.
Oh, yes.
Which will be available for the luncheon, and it's every day moving forward. It's a cornerstone. So you can see on the menu on the left, we have a beef and a hot dog. Our burgers are actually very underrated. We also do chicken sandwiches. We also do salads. We have a vegan hot dog. We call it the garden dog. So if anyone in your party doesn't eat meat, they can still come to Portillo's and enjoy fresh to order food.
Okay.
So something that we take a lot of pride in is our food. Nothing sits around. It's made fresh to order.
Okay.
So when you go up to the register, you order what you want. The minute your card goes through, it hits the kitchen, and make it fresh right then and there.
Wow, that's awesome.
So-
So the Italian beef's my favorite. I'll be a little honest. I'm biased there. Can you tell our guests if they don't know what Italian beef is? Like, what is that? How would you describe that sandwich? How would you talk
Italian
about what it
beef,
is?
It's very similar to a Philly cheesesteak
Okay.
in terms of the meat. The bread's a little different. Our Italian beef is on Toronto French bread,
Okay.
so that bread gives a little bit of a sweetness to it.
Okay.
But essentially, it's beef that we cook in house at our commissaries that we ship here. So all beef is kept within the family and the range of Portillo's,
Okay.
and then we cook it here, and we put it in gravy, so you can get it dry, which is dry. You get a little bit of sauce, a little bit of gravy, or you get dipped. Dipped
Oh.
is they take the tongs, take your sandwich, and dip it in the gravy for 3 seconds. and
The whole
pull it out.
sandwich?
The whole sandwich.
How do I? Then you eat fork and knife, must be.
For us Floridians, probably, yeah.
Okay.
People from Chicago and lifelong fans prefer that, which is interesting to me.
I've never
because-
tried it dipped before, so that's what I'm going to do for lunch today.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I
yeah.
like the sandwich.
Right.
I've never had that variation.
Yeah, so
Okay.
all the beef is all kept in house too, so it's not another company's touching it. It's all kept within the Portillo's family and all that stuff. So it's very good. You can get it in any kind of way with sweet peppers, hot peppers, giardiniera on it if you want cheese on it.
So-
this is such a cheese
So this is the giardiniera right here.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
So
it.
what? So help me understand how you would describe, because this to me looks like Italian relish, but that's
Yes.
not what that would be.
No.
So help me explain
It's
what giardiniera is.
essentially- I might get in trouble for saying this. This is essentially pickled vegetables
Okay.
with heat.
But it's spicy.
It's spicy.
It's got
Yes.
heat to it.
It's
Okay.
heat. It's spicy pickled vegetables.
Okay.
You see on the ingredients here, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing
Hot peppers, carrots,
Yeah.
celery, spices,
gherkins.
pickles.
Yep.
All
It's-
right.
It's made by Marconi, which is one of the top brands, if not the best,
Okay.
for this type of stuff. But it's packed exclusively for us, so it's an in-house.
That's
blend.
your own. Okay.
it's
So
our
that's
own.
that's Portillo's.
Yeah, it's right there.
And
on
you
the
can also
side.
get this.
Yep.
if
come
you
to the
wanna take
restaurant
some home.
and buy some, take some home.
Okay.
You can come in, get bread and the peppers and the.
Oh, you can buy the
Italian
bread?
beef. Yep.
Oh,
it's all
okay.
right over there, right by the register.
Oh
So
wow. Okay.
You come in and make beef at home if you want, or
Okay.
you can come in and have us make the beef. But that's a big item. Our Chicago style hot dog.
So what makes a hot dog Chicago style? What's on that to
you
make
gotta
it a Chicago
you got to
dog?
put it through the garden,
Okay.
right? So it's 100% beef, Vienna, 100% beef
Okay.
with a proprietary spice blend that you can only get at Portillo. So our hot dogs are unique, and we
And that's in the hot dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, with lamb skin packaging. And then if you look on the menu, they got a whole salad on top of it. So you got relish, pickles, tomatoes, onions, mustard, no ketchup here at Portillo. That's a big thing in Chicago. If you like ketchup on a hot dog, we don't judge. But if you want an authentic Chicago style hot dog,
No ketchup.
ketchup's out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We actually have a ketchup dispenser outside the kitchen because it's a big belief that we don't put ketchup on a hot dog.
Oh, so there's no ketchup in the kitchen.
No.
Okay.
It's right where that
Only
gentleman-
us sacrilegious customers
Yeah,
put
yeah, yeah,
ketchup
yeah,
on
yeah,
your
yeah.
hot dogs.
So you can get ketchup on a hot dog if you want. We don't judge. But there's sport peppers, there's all sorts of different vegetables and stuff that goes on top,
Okay.
and with a poppy steam bun.
Okay. Now
It's great. It looks kind of weird if you're not familiar with it.
No,
You're
it
like,
looks delicious.
why is there a salad
I
on
don't know
top
if
of my
that.
hot dog?
I don't know if you can really see.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
why there's
that
a
probably
salad.
doesn't work well. You can probably
That
just
works?
Google.
Perfect.
It looks like a sandwich on a hot dog bun.
Yeah. People not familiar with Portillo's or Chicago style cuisine, they go, why is there a salad on top of a hot dog? Somebody came up with it many moons ago, and it's been a staple
it's
ever
stuck.
since.
Okay.
So we just go with it. It's one of my favorite menu items, to be honest. So I stick with the hot dog, but I jump around a lot too. So
Okay. What makes it so green?
what makes it so green? Great question. It's the neon green relish.
Oh, okay.
It comes packaged, and the label says neon green relish.
Gotcha. Okay.
So how that's made, don't know. But I can talk-
Just like making the hot dog. Don't ask
Yeah,
that question.
don't ask-
Don't ask
listen.
how the hot dog or the relish.
I can answer most questions. That one I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Why, but it's
But
a
the
thing.
relish is what makes it green.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
thing. It's a well-known thing, and it comes packaged as neon green relish.
Okay.
And if you don't, and another thing, we don't really advertise a whole lot, but everything's a la carte. So if you see a menu item, let's say a hot dog,
Yep.
and you see a picture of a Chicago style hot dog, you go, I don't want the neon green relish on it. Just let the cashier know you won't get it.
Okay.
Or if you want something else on a hot dog or Italian beef, if you want grilled onions on your Italian beef, as long as we have it, we can put it on.
Oh, okay.
We're famous for our cheese sauce. A lot of people
Oh, yeah, I
love
see
our
it
cheese
here.
sauce.
Italian beef flavored with cheddar cheese.
Yeah, so if you want cheese
Okay.
on a hot dog, you want a cheese dog, let the
I
cashier
do,
know.
I
when it
do like
happens.
chili cheese dogs.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good
yeah.
stuff. Okay, no question. Are there beans in your chili?
There is.
There is. Okay.
I know
Uh,
Texas has given us a lot of grief about it, but listen, we're Chicago State.
Right, you're not Texas.
We're
You're
not Texas,
No,
yeah.
no offense to Texas.
Yeah, no
Texas are great
offense. We
people.
love Texas.
Just different
They've been
menu.
Very good. Yes.
Yes.
So Texas style beans and chili is very different than Chicago. We stick with that. So
Oh, Andrew sent us a message. He's hungry. We're making him
Yeah.
hungry for
Hey,
lunch.
come on
He
through,
can't
buddy.
wait for
Hey,
lunch. So we'll see you soon.
yes, we talked about it last week. I haven't forgotten.
And now you mentioned earlier that you've got the burger on your menu,
Yes.
and your burger is underrated.
Yes.
So obviously you're known for your hot dogs and your beef. So that's probably why people come here. That's
Mhm.
But you've got this burger, and you think that deserves a little bit more love on the
Yes.
menu.
Our burger is amazing, made fresh to order, like I've said, but it's flame broiled,
Okay.
just like a burger should be.
Yes.
I'll say that.
Okay.
That's a preference of mine.
Yep.
Flame broiled burgers are great. Nice. The burger is huge, guys. It's this big, and you can get it however you want.
Okay.
If you want double tomatoes on it, awesome. If you want barbecue sauce on it, we have that.
Okay.
You want onion rings on your burger? You want French fries on your burgers? We have them. As
Okay.
long as we have it, we can add it.
So let's talk about sides. So you
Yes.
mentioned French fries.
Yep.
So what do I get with my? What do you like to pair with your different items? What do you get with your beef? What do you get with your hot dog? What do you get?
So what do I get? So lately, like I said, I jump around the menu.
Yep. Well,
So
as you
lately,
should.
yeah, you gotta try everything. Make sure it
Yeah.
holds up to standard.
right.
So lately, I've been having our Maxwell Polish. It's a Polish sausage with grilled
Okay.
onions and mustard. And then with that, I either go to a jumbo dog, all the way, or Chicago style, or I'll get the beef and cheddar croissant.
Oh, it's a beef and
It's on
cheddar
there,
croissant.
yeah. It's on a
Okay.
croissant.
Italian
it's-
beef
it's
layered
beef
cheddar
and
cheese
cheddar,
on a
super
toasted
simple.
croissant.
It's simple. I get it with sweet peppers if I'm feeling fancy, or fries or crinkle cut.
Okay.
I know the way fries are cut are a big deal to some people. Ours are
And these are crinkle cut fries. Okay.
Yeah, ours are, and then we also have probably, I would say, the best onion rings
Oh.
in the game. And if there's someone watching that agrees with that, let us know. But our onion rings are I would say top tier.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Who's had Portillo's onion rings?
yeah.
Tell us in the
Yeah,
comments.
put it in the comments. We also have chicken noodle soup, which is not a big ticket item, but it's available.
Okay.
And then we have our cheese sauce. You get our Jarnera sauce, which is this blended up real fine with it's almost like a Thousand Island base.
So that's the cheese sauce.
No,
oh,
it's
that's
the
the
Jarnera
Jarnera
sauce. Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
Jarnera sauce. Okay, I see that
So
now.
you get the spicy zest from the Jarnera, but you get like a creaminess from the base, and that's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
an our brand kind of thing.
And you would put that on something, like you would add that to your beef,
fries,
or
beef, you
okay,
put it whatever you want. I
Okay.
put Jarnera sauce on many of foods before, so
okay.
gives it a little bit of creaminess, but zestiness too.
I like that.
Our desserts are all baked in house, fresh daily.
I see your chocolate cake. Well, you see
Yeah.
the chocolate cake when you
Yeah,
wait in
yeah.
line. You can't
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
help but not notice those
It's
giant
there,
pieces of
in your
chocolate cake.
face.
Um,
So our desserts are super popular. Like I said, made in house every day, and then also, we have salads
okay.
for the people who health conscious or.
I suppose we should spend a little time
which
talking
I
about
think
the
we should. I
salads.
think it's
Not
valid.
to disparage the salad crew, but I don't come to. I wouldn't think of a salad at Portillo's.
A lot of people,
Okay.
a lot of people in our outer markets, which is essentially people outside Chicagoland, may not know we have salads, and they're all unique salads.
Okay.
So our most famous one on the menu is our chopped salad. We have a classic Caesar salad, which is pretty straightforward, but we also have a Greek salad with chicken. We have a salad with bacon and pecan.
Oh.
And we have a spicy chicken chopped salad, which is our spicy chicken chopped up, added to our chopped salad, which has ditalini pasta in it.
Oh.
So
Wow.
it's unique. And
Okay.
another section of the menu that gets overlooked is our bowls.
A bowl. I didn't even
Which
know
is
you
our
had bowls.
bowls.
Okay,
See?
so I'm
There you go.
learning
Brand's
here
proof.
today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm being educated here.
So it's a little section on the bottom. It's essentially some of our core items without bread.
Okay.
So if you want to get a beef and you're,
Sliced beef.
you're allergic to gluten or just don't want bread, you can get our Italian beef however you want
Okay.
without bread.
Oh, okay.
And or if you want a hot dog with no bread, just let the cancer
Just
know.
tell them a hot dog with no bread.
Yeah.
Okay. So in addition to learning all about Portillo's menu, let's talk a little bit about Portillo's in the community, because I was here for
Yes.
your ribbon cutting,
You were,
and
yeah.
you guys were super generous to the community. You had an awesome presentation, and that sounds like it's a part of your company culture.
Big time.
Okay.
It's definitely one of the pillars we stand on as a company, both when Mr. Portillo ran the company and then sold it, and then once it's changed ownership and we are now where we're at, it's a big pillar of what we stand for.
Okay.
We believe a healthy community is a good community, and we want to be good neighbors and contribute to the community, whether we gain anything from it or not. Just being a good person and a good company and have that positive impact. So when you were here, we met at our ribbon cutting.
Yep.
About a month and a half ago. 2 months, almost
Yeah.
2 months ago. Our partners were the Orange County School Board Foundation.
Fabulous.
So we donated a check to them as partners of our opening ceremony.
Yep.
And since then, part of the donation was to get a second dog. We met Coco.
I did. I met Coco. Yep.
Met Coco.
He was the dog.
Coco's the best. So they were raising money to get a second dog. And because of our ribbon cutting, the whole ceremony, the promotion of that, they had a private donor complete the rest of the money that they needed
To
get a
fund
second-
the dog.
Uh-huh.
And they have the dog?
They are getting a second dog.
Okay.
Based off our ribbon cutting,
That's
they had
awesome.
a private donor said, how much do you need? And it was whatever dollar amount, and they wrote a check.
For the rest of it. That's an incredible
Which
story.
is amazing. I'm getting goosebumps just
Yeah.
even telling it. And that's within the last 2 months.
I hope they name him something from your menu.
I hope
That
it's
would be
named
cute.
Portillo's.
Name him Portillo.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that would be cute.
We do a lot of stuff. That's a big focus of mine. Not only promoting the brand in the restaurants, but going to events, whether it's a partnership or a community event. I know we're doing Feast of the East later this month, which we'll talk about here soon.
Yep.
We'll be there serving our chocolate cake slices and Italian beef,
Ooh.
but just giving back to the community, nonprofit organizations. We do Spirit Nights fundraisers for nonprofits, schools, churches, anything like that. We'll donate to charities. Those same charities and schools, we donate gift bags, gift cards.
Oh.
We'll do food donations.
I'm gonna hit you up after we get off the air, because we got our silent auction coming up. So
Yeah, talk to
okay.
me. We do
That's
it. I
great.
handle all that directly, so we try our best to share the love.
Okay.
So I do all that with all 7 restaurants across Florida.
Oh wow, fabulous.
So it
Okay.
could be a tall task, but we do our best to accommodate everybody.
There's a lot of us charities that are probably
A lot
calling
of
you asking for
charities.
stuff.
Yeah, we're big on schools, so Teacher Week, Teacher Appreciation Week,
Oh,
Nurses
okay.
Appreciation Week, all the appreciation weeks. We
Okay.
try our best to say yes to everybody,
Sure.
but it's been great. I've met a lot of great people, and many of us are sitting here right now
Okay.
through our charitable organizations and stuff. So we keep track of it. It's a metric that I try and beat every year. I want to donate more and give
Oh.
back more and all that stuff. So
Well, I'll try and help you with that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So it's a big thing, and we have we're partners with UCF, we're partners with you guys and some other organizations that help with that and have that same mindset and view of the community's just as important.
That's
as
great.
is
That's
running a business.
That's fabulous. And a lot of people are making decisions today about the businesses that they want to do business with
Yeah.
based on that business's charity outlook. Are
Yeah,
they
it's a
they
huge-
philanthropic? Do
Yep.
they support a cause that they like? People seek to do business with businesses that are doing good.
It's
so
something,
that's fabulous.
Yeah, it's something that when I started this role 2.5 years ago, is I didn't know the full extent of that. To go off topic just a little
Yeah.
bit, but if companies are watching this or people that represent a company, philanthropic and giving back to the community is a big thing that can really put you in good circles, help grow your business. It's led to a lot of great opportunities for us based on kind of what you said of giving
Yeah.
back. And just if you don't know where to go, donate at least your time
Mhm.
and make those connections. I know there's I got friends with food banks, education foundations, churches, all this stuff can help grow any business. But just if you can't give money back, give your time.
And employees like that opportunity too. So if you can arrange to have an employee service day where either you let your employees pick and they just go where they want that day, or you set up a combined project and you all go somewhere together, that's a real great employee engagement concept.
Yeah, it creates
and it gives
investment.
back. It does, yeah.
Creates investment, get your employees engaged. and you leave afterwards. You leave feeling great.
Like you did
So,
something.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
made it because you did.
You
made
did.
an impact.
You did.
Whether it's a huge one or a small one, positive impact is a positive impact.
That's great. Well, I'm here with Mike from Portillo's. We are at the Portillo's in Waterford Lakes today for our Testimonial Tuesday. Coming up at 12:30, we have our Great Lunch Adventures, which will be here at Portillo's. So if we haven't made you hungry yet, that's because you weren't watching long enough. So when we get off the air, rewind and listen to Mike talk about the menu. That'll get you hungry. That'll get you ready for lunch today. Come on down here, Waterford Lakes. We are here for Testimonial Tuesday, presented by Your Title Group. At Your Title Group, we specialize in providing efficient and trustworthy title and escrow services to guarantee flawless real estate transactions. Their expert team is devoted to offering outstanding service and peace of mind for every client. Count on them for professionalism and integrity in every step of your process. So you talked a little bit about Portillo's. You did hint at Feast in the East. And so I do want to reference that we have that event coming up. So Feast in the East is the East Orlando Chambers Restaurant Expo. That will be on February 27th at the Avalon Park Pavilion. We have a new and exciting opportunity this year. We have a VIP package, and our VIPs get early entrance into the event. So you get to experience these delicious restaurants like Portillo's early. You also have access to an exclusive private VIP lounge with additional food and drink from our restaurant partners. So those are going to be exclusive bites and exclusive drinks just for our VIPs in a private air-conditioned lounge that is just for them. So if you haven't gotten your Feast in the East tickets yet, go ahead online, eocc.org, grab those tickets, grab those VIP tickets, because there is a limited number. They will sell out. We will stop selling them. And so if you do want that extra experience, come in early, get started on those delicious food items, and then have that exclusive opportunity in the VIP lounge. Do check out those tickets and grab them. So far, this is the largest Feast in the East with restaurants that we've had. We have the most restaurants that have ever signed up, and we are still taking RSVPs. We still have a couple spots for restaurants. So if you are a EOCC member restaurant that is watching this and you haven't signed up yet, that is a free benefit for your membership. That comes free with your restaurant membership. So reach out to the chamber, get signed up for that. Do so quick. We only have a couple spaces left. We had to go back out to the site last week and kind of reimagine how we're going to do some of the setup to squeeze in more restaurants. And we have a couple other spots that we've squeezed in there, so do that. If you are watching this and you are not a member of the chamber, but you want the opportunity to show off your restaurant to all of the East Orlando membership, you can join the chamber and in time and sign up together at the same time. So reach out to the chamber offices about membership and tell them when you are joining that Mike and Brandon sent you. And that you want to join so that you can be at Feast in the East, and we'll get your membership all set up and we'll get you one of those spots reserved. Because like I said, we only have a couple spots left for restaurants, so we want to do that. So you're coming to Feast in the East.
Yes, we are.
And you are bringing, I heard, the Italian sliced beef, so what you're famous for, and the chocolate cake.
Yes, we are.
Now, I know there's a story behind the chocolate cake, and I think I heard the story at the opening.
You did, yep.
Do you know the story? Or did I just
story.
put you on the spot without any? Okay.
You didn't. Yeah. It's Michael Portillo's wife's recipe.
Okay.
And he essentially, she made it for him to kind of win him over when they were in high school.
Oh, so were they dating, or
They were not.
she wanted to date him and she made him the chocolate cake?
The second part.
Okay.
She wanted to date him and brought the cake over as a offering, I guess, of, hey, I like you.
Okay.
And that
I feel like we should
ends.
have thought this out and been eating the cake. We didn't think that through.
No, we didn't.
But anyway,
That's
so
okay.
okay.
That's okay.
So
come through lunch. Have
yes,
cake with us.
come
yes.
have the cake at lunch.
I'll be here till 12:30. Till whenever this ends at what 12:30. The lunch.
The lunch starts at 12:30.
So it starts. I'll be here till 1:30.
There you go.
Yeah. So come
Just
through.
changed your day.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it's great. Love it.
So she made him the cake to win him over,
Yep.
and she
that's-
became Mrs. Portillo. So
and
it must have worked.
It did work. Yeah.
Okay.
And then so it's Gina's secret recipe, and so we don't tell no one about it.
Okay.
About what's in it. It's a secret. But
Are there 11 herbs and spices in that cake? Is that how it's
yes,
made? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Lots of love. So we have our chocolate cake year round. We have our lemon cake year round, only
Okay.
in Florida. We have a eclair cake, which is the dessert I've been going to.
Okay.
We haven't covered this part a whole lot yet.
Okay.
And then we have our Italian strawberry shortcake.
Oh,
And
what
then we
makes
have-
strawberry shortcake Italian? Is there shaved beef on that?
You gotta.
You gotta. I want the strawberry shortcake.
A little bit of gabagool in there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we have throughout every year we have LTOs, limited time offerings. So we have cake shakes, which we take a slice of cake, put in the shake, and then blend it. And currently we have our chocolate covered strawberry.
Chocolate covered strawberry shake
Yes, which
is
will
back
be-
for Valentine's Day. I
Yep.
presume. Is that a Valentine's Day? There's
Yep,
hearts
yep.
on your marketing, so I presume that's a Valentine's Day
Right
special.
there. Yep.
Okay.
And
Right next to our Portillo's hot dog golf club
thing.
cover.
Yeah.
It's not just a stuffed hot dog. You can put your golf club in there.
Yeah.
Or like John was doing earlier, it could be a hot dog puppet. So
And puppet.
good morning from Portillo's.
But yeah, we do that throughout the year. We've had chocolate and mint during Christmas. We've had our caramel spice cake late last year or so.
Okay.
Every about 6 weeks or so, we change it to a different flavor. So there's a little bit of variety throughout the year. You can have something different. So we'll be having that here soon.
Okay.
So
and
hope you're
then
ready
that
for
next
dessert
one?
for breakfast.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exciting to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm all in for dessert for breakfast. That counts. So do we have no more questions from the chat? I just want
Yeah.
to make sure we got everybody.
Let's do some
Are we
questions.
okay?
I know we have a little bit of time. That's right. My
Contact info. Okay. Do we want to? You want to read
good
your
question.
email address off?
You can contact me. Let's see. The question's being written down. Hold on.
Where are you? Where are
am
you
I?
located? So maybe you can. So
Yeah,
we're-
I guess we'll cover. Possibly both sides. So I live in Orlando. I live in East Orlando. So I live locally, but we are in 7 restaurants across the state. Starting from here, Waterford Lakes is my most east location. Then we're in Claremont on 50. We're in over by SeaWorld on Palm Parkway, Turkey Lake, that little section right next to Lake Buena Vista High School. We're in Kissimmee across the street from Margaritaville in H2O Water Park. We're in Brandon on 60. We're in Tampa, a block west of USF on Fowler Ave. Then we're in St. Pete, right in the parking lot of the Tyrone Square Mall.
Okay. And this Waterford Lakes location, we are right on the edge of the Waterford Lakes Mall town
We're on-
center. What do you
yep,
call it?
We're on the Target side of Waterford Lakes.
Okay.
So we're right next to Longhorns and across the parking lot from Panera Bread.
Okay.
Why choose Portillo's?
What makes you?
Well, these are good questions, guys.
What
Keep
makes
them
you the
coming.
best?
What makes us the best? Man, that's loaded. Our food's made fresh to order. All of our ingredients we take a lot of pride in a lot of quality, so our quality standards are very high, which is why Florida doesn't have some menu items because they can't be guaranteed. So we keep everything to the highest quality, fresh to order. We take care of our guests. Guest experience is huge for us. And then we like to be unique and kind of set our own path. So when you come into our restaurant, each restaurant is very different from each other, but also there's some similarities too. So we're here in Waterford Lakes. You're going to come in here and see the same signage, but Waterford Lakes restaurant is very different than Claremont, which is very different than Kissimmee, which is very different than Tampa. So
Okay.
each of the 90 restaurants is a unique experience across the company.
Well, fabulous. Well, we will see you here today, 12:30, for Great Lunch Adventures. This has been your Testimonial Tuesday at Portillo's. Thanks to our title sponsor, Your Title Group. We appreciate your support of the Chamber and of this. And we will see you at 12:30 here at Portillo's for some Italian beef, Chicago-style hot dogs. And then we'll see you at Feast on the East on February 27th. We do have a couple other events this week. We have Real Estate Connections tomorrow. We have Coffee Club East at Bonefish Grill on Thursday. And this Friday is T-Shirt Friday, sponsored by Nadini Printing and Marketing Solutions. So that is your week with the Chamber, and then leading all the way up to Feast in the East on the 27th. So thanks so much for being with us today. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you hosting us, and thanks
Anytime.
for hosting us for lunch.
Anytime.
Okay.
See you guys soon.
Bye.